abrupt editing there. But here, let's do a proper introduction. This is a 1957 Gibson Les Paul Special, refinished in TV yellow by MJT Guitars. Let's run through a few more clean sounds and then talk a little more about it. Start with the neck position here. And a favorite of many, the middle position, with both pickups together. And then finally the bridge. Again, that's just a quick rundown of the sounds. I'm not trying to do anything too fancy. All right, let's talk a little bit about the guitar in terms of its parts, originality, and how it was restored. So when I acquired the guitar, it had been totally stripped, had its original harness, wrap tailpiece and posts were there. It had one pickup with it, but the bobbin top had been totally broken, but all the other parts of the pickups were there. This switch tip and the wiring, the harness, all that stuff was original. So what we did is sent it to MJT, had them do a TV yellow refinish, and we tried to get them to match the tone and the color that was in the cavities. TV yellow, as it ages, can really be a lighter color. This is a little bit darker. You can see the see-through grain. It's a little more subtle than you would on some other examples, but it's a color match in terms of what we saw in the cavities. So going through the parts now in terms of what's original, again, like we said, the wiring, harness, the pots, the caps, the bumblebee caps are in there, the switch, poker chip, rhythm treble thing, strap buttons are original. These two pickups are era correct 50s, 60s pickups. This is the neck pickup here was one that I acquired separately, and that I'm 100% sure is a late 1950s pickup, so it's the right for this guitar, and it had its original pickup cover with it. This pickup here, what we did is we took the bottom, the base plate, the magnets, and all that stuff of the pickup that was in the guitar that was busted when we got it, and we put another vintage P90 top on there. They're the same pickups. This was from I think a dog ear, and this is a soap bar, so if you just swap the base plates, you can do it. So it's reconstructed, but it's all 60s stuff. So the pole pieces aged a little differently, but that's just how it is. They both sound great. The pick guard and the plastics on the back, these are Mojo Axe aged reproductions, as is the Bell truss rod cover. The tuners are repros. I have a set of originals that could go on here, but you might as well stick with these repros. They give you much better tuning stability. Strap buttons are original, etc., etc. No cracks or breaks on the heel or on the headstock. When I did get it, the fingerboard right here had kind of dried out and it was lifting up a little bit. We just glued that right back down, and there's no issue. Original nut on there. I think even the bushings are original on here. Now there was a little bit of, I don't know, some kind of gunk or something on the headstock just because it sat in the old chipboard case for a long time. So I meticulously kind of cleaned that off the top. I left the Les Paul letters alone, as you can see, because I just didn't want to disturb it. It'll come off, but yeah, I think it looks fine, so I left that there. One other thing to note in terms of the pictures that you see, these knobs are a mismatched set. I have a repro set that's proper and error correct and looks right on order, and those will be on the guitar when it ships. So I think that's pretty much it. Oh, the screws, mounting screws on this pickup are not original either. So that's pretty meticulous in terms of going through all the different things on this, and let's just listen to it a little more. that's some of the lovely sounds you can get out of this beautifully restored 1957 Gibson Les Paul Special in aged TV yellow finish.